A warm welcome, everyone, to Amazing You. I am your host, Rani Thanakodi. I am a hypnotherapist and also a Mars Venus life and relationship coach and astrologer. I help women and men who feel stuck in their lives to overcome their emotional and physical issues by using a rapid and innovative hypnotherapy method to get rid of those issues so that they live a fulfilling life and relationships without spending years in therapy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Amazing You. Today, I have the pleasure to introduce you to Sanet van Breda from South Africa. Welcome, Sanet.
Thank you so much, Roddy, for having me. I'm so excited.
That's great. I am excited to have you. Thank you. So, Sanet is an NLP life coach, and today, Sanet will talk to us about the hero inside of you. So, tell us your story, Sanet, about that hero inside of you and inside of all of us.
Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. So, guys, I don't know if you know, but there's a hero inside all of us. We just need to ignite it. So, how I ignite it is like through dancing. I dance every day. I dance so many times during the day. I smile often. Just putting a smile on your face will uplift your spirit and will let you feel so much better. So, dancing and smiling. And if you can put some laughter in it so that your ears can hear the music in the music, it will also uplift your spirit. So, guys, I have lost a whole person. If I can show you, I've lost 75 kilograms in 18 months. I
Wow.
quickly want to show you the picture.
Right. Wow.
So, I just want to say, Ronnie, if you know your why and your why is big enough,
Right.
anything is possible. And when you're healthy, you have so much guts to do so many things and I feel so beautiful. I feel so blessed. So I am so happy that I have ignited this hero inside of me. So, guys, you will wonder why I have lost so much weight. For
Yes.
many years, I was overweight. So, for many years, as a child, I was overweight.
Okay.
And then my children moved to New Zealand for security. They wanted to feel safe, so they moved to New Zealand. And I've got a little boy, a grandson. His name is Xander. He is now 6 years old. But when they moved there, it was 4 years. He was 4 years old. And I remember I wanted to run on the beach. I wanted to play with him. And as a child, I loved to swing, but I couldn't fit in the swing. I could not fit in the swing. So I remember we were they called it the Black Beach in New Zealand. It's about 5 kilometers towards the cave. And my family were all already in the cave and they were exploring. And I was still struggling to walk to get to the cave. And I remember I wanted to give up a few times, but I made a promise to my children when they were younger. I asked them, children, you must do every day your best. So, and I just thought to myself, Sanet, you cannot give up. You have to get to the cave. You must be in the picture because you promised your children they must do their best every day, and then I must do my best every day. So I remember, and if I talk about it, my heart, my heart is like it's a memory that I was so thankful with. But when I looked over the waves, my fat was suffocating me, and I remember I asked God, please, I need help. I cannot go on with this. I want to be in the picture my family. And I couldn't go on my knees, Ronnie, because there
Okay.
was nobody to pull me up. If there was nobody. But yeah, I went on my knees and I just asked, please, Lord, please help me. And Ronnie, it was a cold day, a windy day, and the sun just entered my heart. And that day, I know it was in March 2019, I knew I'm safe. So with that renewed spirit and energy, I walked to the cave. I have taken beautiful pictures with the family in the cave. I didn't tell the family what happened, but
Okay.
on my way back from New Zealand, I knew I needed help. So I got my name. My name for my plan was Oumie because my grandson is calling me Oumie. Oumie in Zander plan, but because when you tell your body you're going on diet, you, then you just want to eat and you want to cheat. And I said to me, for my I need to change everything that I've done for the last 54 years. So
Yes.
I started here. I have a name and then I have a song. So my song is also connected to my when you want to sabotage yourself. I must just mention once I was feel in the 3 months, I felt like I wanted chocolate. And then I said to me, Sanet, go and dance your song. And if you still feel like a chocolate, we're going to have a talk. So I was dancing and I was still feel like a chocolate. And then I said to myself, Sanet, if you cheat now, then what you have done for the last month and a half, then you must count from the beginning. So that day, Ronnie, I danced 3 times.
Okay.
I didn't want to cheat. I want to do something different because my why, Ronnie, was I didn't want to tell my grandson, Xander, Oumie is too fat to come permanently to New Zealand because in New Zealand, their regulation is that your BMI must be 35%.
Oh,
And Ronnie, mine was a big one. Mine was 54%.
wow.
So there was a big gap. There was no time to, tomorrow is another day. No, it was now or never. I cannot tell my grandson I cannot be with him. So in the meanwhile, with the COVID, I got two grandsons, a miracle grandson as well. So still, till today, I cannot cheat. I cannot do something wrong. I must stick to my plan. My plan means eating, dancing, exercising, make sure I have enough vitamins and all the things that I have to look after myself.
Right.
So, guys,
Sanet, when
yes,
you said eating, what did you do? How did you change the way you were eating from what you were
yes,
doing before, how you were eating before? Tell us about that.
yes. So, first of all, I went to a dietitian because
Okay.
I don't eat a lot of variety of food. So, I went to a dietitian that made a plan for me.
Okay.
I'm eating five times a day. And my first meal is a smoothie. So I started a hydroponics garden, Ron. Can you believe it?
Okay.
I have
Wow.
green fingers. And then every morning I'm drinking my hydroponics. I'm
Mm.
drinking it 6 days a week. And then hydroponics, I'm drinking my hydroponics. Can you hear me saying that? But in my smoothie, there's spinach.
Okay.
Um, and also, Ronnie, on my YouTube channel, Sanet van Breda, the guys can actually go and see my recipe for my smoothie.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so I'm drinking my smoothie. I have 2 snacks a day and
Okay.
then 2 meals. So 5 times I'm eating. But Ronnie, can I tell you a secret?
Yes,
Don't
please.
drink before and after you have eaten
Okay.
because your stomach must get time to digest the food. So,
Mm.
no drinking a half an hour before and after. And another thing is chew for 28 times before swallowing. So,
I
that was
should do
very
that. I am
difficult.
learning because
Oh, wonderful. So wonderful because I couldn't do it. The first 3 months was so difficult.
Mm.
And if you want to change a habit, you have to stick to that thing that you want to change for 3 months. And
Okay.
then it started to become a new habit. So I
Yes.
also said, this is my new lifestyle. But guys, I'm more than 2 years on this lifestyle. So I cannot say new anymore. This is my lifestyle.
Mm.
So yes, and then I'm doing dancing and walking 7 days a week. There is not an off day, Ronnie, there is not an off day, walking and
Wow.
dancing 7 days a week. So, guys, I'm sure, Ronnie, I'm sure you want to find out how can I ignite the hero inside me.
Yes.
So, I've got a few steps to tell you. First of all, if you have a goal or a dream that you want to accomplish, you have to know the reason for it. So if you have a dream, you will go inside your heart and find out, is this your core why you want to accomplish this dream or this goal? And when you have your, I call it my true why. So my true why is I would then want to say to my grandson, Oumie is too fat to come to New Zealand. So I really made sure that that why I have say to me every morning, every meal, I will repeat that big why for me. Then
Okay.
the second thing you need to do is to find out you need assistance, you need resources. So for me, I needed a dietitian. I needed to see the doctor, must see if there's something wrong medically with me. Well, my thyroid didn't work. The doctor said I would have gone on millions of diets, but
Mm.
if your thyroid is not working, nothing is going to work. So I also went to a psychologist to ask, please, can you help me see what is keeping the fat? So Ronnie, he told me on my second visit, Sanet, did you ever forgive you yourself for being overweight,
Mm.
for not taking care of yourself?
Mm.
And I was like shocked.
Wow.
No, I didn't. So I did the forgiveness letter, Ronnie. I burned it and I let it go, let God let go. And it was one of the most amazing experience I've done, because even some of the weight also went after that as well. So, yes. So, look at your resources. If you need an accountability partner,
Mm.
get somebody that will be able to help you with that. Because if you want to stick to this, and this is you actually want to do, if your life depends on it, then get help. Get people to help you with this. So, your next step is to put your goal down on paper. Have measurables that you can measure your goal. Have an end date and measure. And then, Ronnie, I love saying this, but with every small milestone, celebrate. You
Mm.
must
Yes.
do celebration. You must bring in fun every day in your life, and you must laugh. And if you put down, you have to have a beautiful bubble bath, then you must do it, because you made a promise to the most important person in your life, and it is, for me, it was me. So
Mm.
I must make sure that what I have put down for me, I had to do it. And then, Ronnie, the last part that I love is, if you don't do action, nothing will happen. If you don't change your mind, change your heart, and you don't do the action, you don't do the stepping, you don't do the dancing, you don't drink the water, nothing will change. And then
That's true.
in a year's time, you will still be there, and nothing change. So it's important. And Ronnie, I love this saying. Yesterday is a history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's
Yes.
why they call it the present. So try and be in the moment. Try and do things that is making a difference now. Because if you think about it, you can do nothing about the past. You can learn from the past, but you can work at it now so that you will have a better tomorrow. And for me, I feel like $1,000,000. I feel so wonderful. Don't have that extra weight. I feel beautiful. I started a relationship with myself in the mirror, and I tell myself every time I wash my hands or I see the mirror, Sanet, I love you. I really love you. And Ronnie, in those few steps, anybody can ignite the hero inside them. The first and most important thing is to start a relationship with yourself. And then the why and the where and the when and all that and the how can come after that.
Really an
Yes.
inspiring story, Sanet.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you so much. So, my work actually retrenched me in December, and I was wondering what is my path going to be. So, Ronnie, I have all these beautiful women that is in my space, and I'm actually helping them to find self-love. We want to love other people, but if you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. If you
That's
don't
correct.
take care of yourself, you cannot take care of somebody else. So I've got this beautiful woman that needs to know that they're important, they are
Yes.
enough, they are deserving. And
Yes.
we're just going through this journey. I have actually take my journey and put it in a 12-week program. And I'm so privileged. I can see how the women change and how the beauty from inside is glowing outside. That is like so amazing. So I'm so blessed, Ronnie. I'm so blessed.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And what would you say, Sanet, to encourage people today who are facing some difficult situations? What would you like to tell them?
Thank you so much, Ronnie. So, guys, there is a hero inside all of us. We just need to ignite it. And doesn't matter what you're going through. Stop, take a few breaths. And Ronnie, that's a one thing. We don't breathe properly.
That's
So if I can just say, I will give you Sanet's 4x4, it sounds like we're going to do some off-road traveling. But let me explain. You count in for four counts, you breathe in, but try and breathe up to the stomach. Hold it for 4, release it for 4, and before you take another breath, you count to 4. Do this a few times. It will slow you down. It will bring you in the moment. So if there's anything that you need to do at this stage, at any moment, there's a goal, there's a dream, there's a worry that you want to bring to the front, make it like it's in the flow. I call it in the flow, in the present moment. And then all our answers is inside of us. So we must just tap into it. Our mind and body and heart knows what is best for us, what is not working for us. So we must just, like I said, ignite the hero inside of yourself.
Thank you, Sanet. Thank you so much for sharing all this. And thank you for taking the time to speak to the audience today.
Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. And if the audience wants to contact me,
Yes.
my website is www.sanetvanbreda.com, and my email address is slim. And slim is not for slim. Slim stands for self-love ignites me at sanetvanbreda.com. I also have a YouTube channel, and they're welcome to send me a friend request on Facebook. So thank you so much, Ronnie. I really have such a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming today. And I wish you the very best in what you are doing and in inspiring more and more.